Hi there, how are you? Another video from me in Santiago, Friday, the September 22nd. And I have been in my new location at Rua Nova in Santiago now for about a week. So how was that whole experience of moving down with all the luggage and all the stuff from my store? I'll tell you all about it. So one of the things that I was really worried about when I did this move was the luggage storage. How would people deal with the fact that they had to ship it to one address, then pick it up at another address, or, that whole thing? And it has really worked really well, I have to say. I've been able to talk to all the people that are the delivery people that deliver for DHL or from post office or Seud or the other delivery services, and they are really nice people, which I already knew, so that's why I was thinking it would be fine, and it actually has been great. I have to thank Michael, Wise Pilgrim, for helping me move all the suitcases and all the boxes down. We did that in afternoon, about 5 or 6 trips with the car, and it was all down here. And Iria has been helping me, of course, getting everything organized. Now we have everything in an Excel spreadsheet. And it really has to, I have to say, it's really nice to be in one horizontal space. We don't have to run up and down like we used to do before. And as you can see, I am sitting almost straight on the street, which means we had a lot of pilgrims coming in saying hi these last few days. It's been great. I don't think I've met so many pilgrims since I started doing all this, which is good. So it's been really nice, and I have to say thank you for everyone that stopped by so far. And if you're in Santiago, feel free to just look us up, look at Google Maps and search for Casa Ivar, and you'll find the pin really close to the cathedral. And we are here from 10 to 2 in during the week in the winter. So that's it. And if you need a guide, Finisterre guide or anything, if you want to continue out to Finisterre, and if you need a guide, we have that as well. So that's it for the move. I think it was something that I should have probably done a few years ago, but it's one of those things that I know I probably should have done before, but I haven't really done it. But now I'm here, and I'm really happy with the new location, the way things have turned out, and I hope it's also easier for you to find me now, because it was a bit difficult before. Just a few words on the guide situation, because we're in September. It's late September, early October. Usually the new guides for the next walking year comes out. And after the passing of John Brearley, I have been in touch with the people that I get my books from here in Spain. And it seems like the Portuguese main guide will be updated for the 2024 year, coming out sometime in October. The Camino Frances guide from John, from the Brearley family, I think it's already printed. I think it's about to be shipped from the UK now to Spain, and I have started taking pre-orders on the website, on the store. And if you're walking the Camino Frances next year and are interested in using the Brearley guide, I think his daughter Gemma is taking over from her father, and has been working on that guide. So it's coming out. I'll probably be shipping it from Santiago early October if you make your order on the store. The map guide from Brearley, these came out like summer, I think it was June or July this year. So I think they will not be any new ones for this Portuguese map guide or the French map guide until probably midsummer next year. That's my guess. I haven't heard about the map guides, but that's what I'm guessing without really knowing it. As for the Wise Pilgrim guides, I think it's also coming out with new ones at the end of October. So if you are planning a walk in 2024 and looking for guidebooks, I would hold on a little bit. And then as soon as we're getting close to ship dates, I will start opening up for pre-orders on the store. So as I mentioned, the Brierley Camino Frances guide, you can already pre-order now. It should ship in a week or two. Another thing that I got an email from someone that was, there's a lot of Camino nerds. Let's call it nerds, for the nerds. They have all kinds of things, Camino, and of course I sell the bronze shell, the Castilla y León shell, the one you see in the street when you walk. And I also sell the bronze, the one in Galicia. But you see what this is? Does this ring a bell? On the mojones, the stones where you have this tile and shell, and then underneath you have the marker for the kilometers. So someone was putting together their own stone at home and wonder if I could be able to get them the kilometer marker. So I have been talking to the people that are making the bronze shells. They have made this sample for me, made of brass, and it's lasered in. So the only difference is that I think from the mojones that you see on the Camino, when you touch over the letters and the numbers, there's a little bit of an indent. On this one, there's no indent. It's lasered on, but there's no indent. Except from that, I think it's the same one as you see on the mojones during the Camino. And you could, if you want to, we could make one that has the kilometers that you want to put up there, so they can customize it. If you are interested in this, email me, ivar@casaivar.com, and we could see if we could set you up with one. I think it's about 30-40 euros for one, plus the shipping. So anyway, that's another thing that I was working on last week in addition to the move. So email me if you're interested in any of that. So what's the Pilgrim situation like right now, you might ask? And let's have a look. This is what the Plaza de Obradoiro looks like right now. See some tour groups there. Usually they have guided walking tours around Santiago, and they kind of meet up at the square, and then they do a walk around town. And then on the bottom right there, you have the Plaza de Cervantes, where you have the entrance on the side to the cathedral. So you can get a general idea. You see, the weather's pretty good. It looks warm. It's not that warm. It's, I don't know, maybe 15, 16 degrees. Chilly, the wind is cold, so you need a little bit of a long sleeve and then a jacket for the wind. It's necessary. Of course, in the sun, it heats up a little bit, but it's not summery. Anyway, 2,100 pilgrims have arrived today so far. We're at 3:45. So it's busy, but it's slowing down. Definitely slowing down, it's kind of nice to get to the end of the season. Of course, the tourists that I was mentioning in my previous video, they have now left. So there's not so many tourists anymore. It's just pilgrims, really. I had a look on Tuesday, and I think we had 1,958 or something Compostelas on Tuesday. And I think we've just passed 350,000 Compostelas so far this year, which is up 2% from the same period last year. And I think we were up about 10-12% a few months ago, so which means we're slowing down compared to last year. We were up 12% a few months ago, and now we're only up 2%. So it's slowed down a little bit compared to last year, which I think it's fine, because I've been talking to some people today that walked the Frances, and they were a bit, thinking, how was your experience? And they're like, it was a bit too many people and all of that. But it's, as I mentioned before, it has to do also with your expectations, I guess. But some people think it's fine. Some people think it's too much. So that's what that is. So that's about it for my first video from Rua Nova, which it's good. I have to, as I mentioned before, I have to get a little bit more organized. And I realized also a lot of Spaniards coming by on the street wanting to buy a guide, and I only have English speaking guides, so that's a problem. Anyway, things I have to do. But if you're in town, please come by and say hi. You don't have to, feel like you have to buy anything or anything, but just come by and say hi. That would be nice. I have luggage storage is going well. So for the people out there walking right now, if you have too much, if you're carrying too much, you want to send stuff ahead, feel free. casaivar.com, you go there and you have a look at the luggage storage page on with instructions on what to do. Also, if you have used my services or the forum or have enjoyed what I do, it would be great to get a little bit of a review on Google Maps on Google. Since now I have a physical location, people use Google Maps to find stores, and they also look at the reviews there. So if you had I would appreciate to have some feedback on what I've been doing in Google Maps, if you can do that. I'll leave a link below the video for those of you that would like to do that. Otherwise, try now, since I'm here and installed and Lucas is back to school, I'm probably be doing more of these videos more regularly. So until then, hope things are good where you are. Stay safe. Ciao.